Okay, so I've been doing this thing where I interviewed a few people about their mental health and fitness, and I didn't do one in the gym last time, and I would do it. I'm gonna do it now because I just taught 2 classes, and I'll just do a small thing on mental health and fitness. So whenever I end my classes, I always tell people to take care of their mind, body, and soul. And a lot of people think that fitness is just like working out. It's just like, let me work out because like I'll lose weight or my clothes will get looser and my pants will be loose or whatever. Da da da. If your mental health is shit, if you are like still hanging around people that make you feel bad, or you are doing things that make you feel bad, or your job is making you feel bad, it's going to be very hard for you to eat well and to have a lifestyle that works well for your body. Like your body needs a holistic health routine and regime. Like I had PCOS, so, and I made a whole video about this that I'll post in a second. I don't do any stress because it adds to the cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone. It goes up, and what happens when you have stress hormone in your body? You start to gain more weight. Another thing I will say is that I also have clinical depression, and so if my depression is not under control, I'm not taking my meds or not doing what's good for my health, then it's going to be hard for me to lose weight because I won't mentally think about what's good for my body. Like when your stress levels are down, or when you're not releasing the right happy hormones, and your brain is not releasing oxytocin or serotonin, or not producing enough of that, it's hard for you to think about like eating healthy and exercising and being around good people. And then also when you're around people that stress you the fuck out, it is very, very hard for you to think about being in shape. And so I think a lot of people don't lose weight, or they don't get in shape. Like I've lost 50 pounds twice. I've done it twice. And honestly, the one thing I can say that has helped me with this is making sure my mental health is under control. Because when your mental health is not well, it is so hard to lose weight. It is so hard to stay in shape. You're not going to think about it because we're surrounded as a culture by a lot of unhealthy food. Everyone around is stressed. Like, and I'm not a very stressed person. Like, I'm like this in the morning. I have to meditate and stuff like that. But I won't think about that stuff if my mental health is not good. You know, if you have a mental health disorder or a clinical disorder according to the DSM, I'd recommend you going to a specialist, because a lot of people, and even if you don't, even if you have a situational disorder, a lot of people tell me that they haven't lost weight, and I ask them, like, do you have any sort of, what's your mental health like? And then they tell me about it. I'm like, that's why. Because when your mind is not in control, you can't think to like do the thing to lose weight, or think to do the things that make you feel good, or to eat well, or to exercise, or any of that shit. You're not gonna think about it. So like, one of the reasons why I enjoy teaching group fitness classes is because I do 1, 2, 3, 5, sometimes 7 classes a week, maybe more. And when I'm not doing well mentally, I don't want to teach. But after I do the classes, I feel a lot better. And when I'm taking my medication, I remember to do the other things. It's a holistic thing. Mind, body, soul. So then this spiritual component is, which I should do another video on spirituality, but really and truly, like, we are divine beings that are here, like, just for a little bit of time in our bodies, or just a vessel that we use. And if you understand that, then it's easier for you to take care of yourself. It's easier for you to take care of and it's not a religious thing. It's just a universal, the laws of the universe are that we're spiritual beings having a human experience, and our bodies are just vessels that keep us here. So if you understand that, that will help you take care of your body, because you want to experience more from this life. So mind, body, soul experience. Make sure your soul is nourished. You're doing the things that feel good for you. You're finding purpose in your life. So your mental health, extremely important. Which we can go, and I'll do a spirituality video. Mental health, body, in terms of like losing weight and drinking enough water and all that shit. But make sure your mind is sound. Like the thing that I say you should control the most out of the 3 is your mental health. Because the soul experience, like, and this is another thing, your soul is not, like everything, this is another like metaphysical video, but I'll do this another time. Your soul is always going to be what it's going to be. Like, it's consistent. Your soul doesn't change. Like when you incarnate to this earth, which we can talk about another time, you know, your soul doesn't change. We just have these soul contracts and things we take on. But you can change while you're here on this earth your mind, like in terms of what you feed into your mind, and take care of your mental health and your body. So I would say your mental health is like the most important one out of the 3, especially while you're here on earth, because you can't like think about your soul experience as much if your mental health is fucked up, and you can't stay in shape if your mental health is fucked up. So it's just harder. I wouldn't say it's not, but I will say that I've lost weight twice, a lot of weight, because I prioritize my mental health all the time. And I know that a lot of people do fitness and they eat better because it helps their mind. Like the things that you eat, the foods that you eat will help with your mental health. Exercising will help with your mental health. Taking care of your soul will help with your mental health. Mental health, like, it's just all connected. And you can't separate one from the three, but I will say mental health. And I'll do another video on spirituality because this is the most important component, but I will say that, I think not one is more important than the other. I would say the body is the least important because I personally think that when you adopt a spiritual life, and when you take care of your mental health, your body just kind of follows with it because you naturally start changing things because your perspective changes, like your mind changes, and your soul, you remember who you are as a divine being. So I'll do another video and my phone is not at like 15%, but a lot of people ask me how I lost weight. I'm like, it's a mental health experience. Like taking care of your mental health is like what really, really helps you. So that's all I will say in regards to this, and I need to go home because now my body's tired. So mental health, super important. Don't neglect that.